Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I always start this by saying my eyes last forever, but I was gonna post what I did this weekend in Dallas, but I was like, kind of want to work on that video for a little bit longer, so I'm gonna post that video next Tuesday. In this video, I asked you guys on my Instagram to send in assumptions about me or questions about me, anything that you guys wanted to ask me. So I will be answering those in this video. I kind of read a few of them and I was like, I don't know if I can go in detail about some of them, but I'm gonna try my best. A lot of you guys sent in some really good questions, so thank you so much for interacting in this video and helping me come up with some good content for you guys to watch. I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you haven't yet subscribed yet, do it now so you don't forget. And you can keep up with my videos. Let's get started. I'm gonna start with the assumptions first. I just feel like that's a good place to start. I first thought you'd be shy. I don't know if that's an assumption. I'm not a shy person. I'm pretty bubbly. I just really have to get to know people and warm up to people for me. Oh, something's in my eye. For me to not be shy. I'm not shy. I'm really not shy. It takes me a while to warm up, sometimes. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I'm either super shy or super loud, who knows, there's no in between. You're an Enneagram 4, I am an Enneagram 4. Yeah, I'm very emotional and very in tune with the world, and yeah, I'm an Enneagram 4, for sure, 100%. You wanna write another poetry book? Yes, so I have my novel that I'm still finishing up that does have poetry in it, but my next, or a book that I want to release eventually, I want it to be just poetry again because I love poetry books and I want to keep doing that. So in the future, there will be another just poetry book, not a novel or another type of book. It will be another poetry book. So stay tuned for that. One day that will happen. You have Taylor Swift playing in the background all the time. I would say probably 80% of the time. Taylor Swift is my go-to artist. Whenever I get in the shower, I'm usually playing Taylor. When I get in my car and I don't really want to listen to podcasts or I don't really want to go through and find one of my albums that I'm in the mood for, I'll just play Taylor Swift. So yes, 80% of the time, for sure, my girl Taylor. You wish you hung out with your sister-in-law more? Yes, Colby, I freaking love you, and I would like to hang out more with you, for sure. Okay, so there's two more, so I'll finish these off. Is you binge watch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? No, I've actually never seen that show. Well, I take that back. My mom used to watch it, and so I would sit there and watch some of the episodes, but not my cup of tea. You feel like you connect well with others, but I can't read. You feel like you connect well with others, but you feel like others can't connect well with you. Yes. I feel like that's a very Enneagram 4 characteristic. You just feel unheard constantly, and you feel like you have to constantly try to get people to understand you. I could sit for hours trying to explain how I feel, but I'll go to bed at night thinking I left so many things out, and I did not explain myself the way I wanted to. So I do feel like that only because I have a hard time, I articulate it well in the moment, I feel like I do, but then I go to bed and I'm like, they don't understand me, they don't get me, but I feel like I understand them. So maybe that's just something I need to work on and understand that people do understand and connect with me. I love them on a deeper level, if that makes sense. Anyways, those are those questions. That was really fun. I'm gonna end there because some of the questions were, I don't know, a little raunchy. Oh my gosh, more questions came in. These are just random questions that you guys asked. Let's get started. Are you Mormon? I don't know why I get Mormon vibes, but cool Mormon vibes, like indie blue. Just for starters, I freaking love Indie Blue. Everyone who knows me knows she's my idol. But I am not Mormon. I hate to break it to you, but I'm not Mormon. I'm curious as to why you think that though, so please let me know why you think that. What is your dream job? I have a few dream jobs. I want to be an author. I already am an author because I published a poetry book, but I really want to dive into that more and publish more books. So I'd love to be a consistent author. I'd love to do YouTube. I'd like to make money off of YouTube. That's for sure a really big goal in mind. I think that'd be super cool. And I also love the idea of teaching music to kids and teaching them how to cope with their feelings through songwriting. That is one job that I've always dreamed of doing. And music, I don't know, I have different creative avenues that I just want to explore and do because all of these things bring me excitement and happiness. So one day maybe, I wouldn't want to say I want to be an influencer because that's not really what my goal is. It's just I want to create things and have fun with that. What was the biggest hurdle you faced getting married young? Probably like understanding the fact that I'm married. I know that sounds so weird, but I was in like a shock for the first year of marriage. And I've been married 2 years. Our anniversary was on October 19th. So that was awesome. The first year of marriage, I had a hard time accepting I was married. And I know that sounds so weird to say, but no one else, I was the first one married in my class. Like, I just felt super alone. None of my girlfriends understood me. No one knew what marriage was because no one was engaged or married at the time. And so it was very hard for me to relate to people. Here I am back at the Do You Connect Well with Others, but it was hard for people to understand my mindset and where I was in life because all of these other people wanted to go out or they didn't understand that I wanted to stay in on a Friday night with my husband. So it was very interesting trying to navigate that, but my friends were super loving and super helpful throughout that. So I wouldn't say it was a big hurdle, but it was just hard to accept the fact that I'm married at 20. What do you do for a living? I don't think anyone knows what I do for a living. I think everyone assumes that I just do YouTube and social media and I'm a stay-at-home wife, but that's not the case at all. I work at an oil and gas company. I've been working there since March and it's been super awesome, and that's what I'm doing currently. I'd love to hear your decision to leave college, thoughts then and now. Ooh, I left college mainly because I just was super unhappy. I am terrible at school, like the worst at school. I never enjoyed it. I was always just out of it. I was in my la la land, daydreaming constantly. I never got into it, and so I never knew exactly what I would need a degree for, if that makes sense. So at the time, I was just very frustrated with school, and I was like, I can do it on my own, let me just try. And so I ended up working at a law firm. Like, after I dropped out, a few months later, I started working at the law firm, and it gave me so much experience that a degree wasn't really necessary for me because I can do my creative outlets, and then I can also do like my business job to get money for me to do those creative outlets. So I'm not upset that I left college. I think it was the best decision for me. I wish that I actually never went to college, to be completely honest. But I met some really cool people, cool musicians in Oklahoma, so do not regret that part. What is your favorite creative project you've ever done? My first creative project that I ever did was Dangerous, the EP I did, and that one was just so rewarding because I wrote music for years, and then whenever what grade was I in? I think I was a freshman in high school when we can't even talk. Whenever we released it, and that was just so rewarding. I remember playing a show at a release party, and I just remember looking up and just seeing all my friends and family in the audience, and it was just so cool to sit there and have an intimate moment with them and show them what I've been working on. And Alex was super cool, and that album was just extremely fun. So that one's probably the one I'm most proud of, just because I was so young, and the fact that I did that so young was so rewarding, and I was so proud of myself, and I still am so proud that I pushed myself to do that. And also my poetry book, The Bees and the Butterflies, that was one of my favorite projects as well. It was just so fun to create. When are we gonna get that damn novel? Soon, I promise. It's so close to being finished. I just need to sit down and finish it, but I promise, holding myself accountable, you guys will get it soon. These questions, it's like I want to answer all of them, but some of them I just can't answer, and I'm like getting so hot. Heated questions over here. How do you feel about the 10-minute version of All Too Well coming out soon? I'm not mentally ready to cry and feel all of the emotions, but I am completely ready for it. Ever since she announced that there was a 10-minute version, I fainted. Like, I have been in constant shock that there's a 10-minute version because I feel like in that song, everything is said so beautifully and well that you don't even need any more. Truthfully, like, that's the story. Like, that's said and done. It's beautiful. But the fact that there's more to it is just like, it blows my mind. Like, I can't imagine there being any more. It's gonna be the best moment of my life. I am so excited. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I'm gonna say no. But if you guys think otherwise, comment below if you think a hot dog is a sandwich. But I'm gonna say no, only because like if I tell someone to make me a sandwich and they bring me a hot dog, I'm gonna be super thankful and excited for the hot dog, but I'll be like, bro, this is not a sandwich. So comment below if you think that a hot dog is a sandwich. I'm gonna end on one more. Which one do I want it to be? Also, Seth, I'm so sorry, but I cannot answer your question. I can't. We're gonna end on what was the favorite concert you've ever been to? That's the question. So for the longest time, it was Kesha. Just because Kesha's concert is so nostalgic, and I knew every single song, and I went with Kailani, and we just had a blast. But this weekend, I went to go see Lainey, and Lainey just was also nostalgic, and it's a close tie. It for sure is a close tie. I have to give it to those two just because they're so fun. And now I got that over with, I can take a breather. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was super fun to read over your guys' assumptions about me and questions that you guys had. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a huge like and please subscribe. That would mean the world. And I will see you guys next Tuesday.